All right.
Oh, you even went right through the fucking table with the stands. Wow. This is fucking full tilt.
I'll tell you, man, Beaver, what I got, even what I can give you a tour. This is going to be for everyone. First of all, we got to make sure you're on the camera because people are going to want to see Beaver, right? Should we, are we okay? You want to move a bit closer to me, Beaver? Just to scoot your chair just a touch.
Oh, yeah.
Just to have you more in where it was lit. And then, yeah, that's better.
There we go.
We don't have to.
There we go.
Everyone wants to see the Beaver.
I haven't got my own camera.
Yeah, we're not using it today. We're letting Kevin is off the hook today. But this is essentially the new season 10 setup, eh? And this is a sneak preview of season 10 setup for the people who are.
I like it. I feel in my spot.
Right?
I feel it.
Yeah, and it does seem like we're hands free still. We're not holding the mic. I wanted this to be comfortable, eh? Kevin, how do you feel so far?
Good.
It's comfortable?
Well, and you can hold the mic if you want to.
Yeah, normally, Johnny's not here, so we have a fourth mic. So normally your mic would come out of there and would same thing. I got an arm for it. And then we could have two in the middle and one on the outside. And but today that mic is going to be used as a fart mic because we had such success with that fart last week, eh, Beef?
It was good, man.
Oh, I didn't have my headphones on, and it was a real regret.
What was that like?
What?
When you listened to it? You were excited, weren't you?
Well, I was excited. Like when I heard it like cranking when I listened back to the show, I was so happy that we caught one that well, like a good one like that. And then when I was watching my reaction, I couldn't believe how excited I was, like a little boy.
Oh yeah,
that we had captured it. Hey Jane, come here and you know where it goes, right in the beautiful. Oh,
right in the holy water bowl.
Right at the beginning of the show. We haven't even played the theme song yet, Jane. So perfect. Uh-oh. We got Christmas cards for Beaver and Kevin.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
We got Dutch Hall meat tray.
Oh, you got a nice summary pick. I like it.
And she brightened the whole room up. Jane, you brightened the whole room up.
You did.
You want to just go on camera for a bit and just let the viewers at home just see how beautiful you are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at this. Arm around. There it is. It's like a family.
What do you think of the new set?
It's awesome.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know if you guys get to. I wanted you all to be brightened by my wife and her beautiful yellow shirt. Thank you, Jane.
Awesome. Enjoy, guys.
We will.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. This is a big show. I don't know if you guys know this, but yesterday marked 9 years since the very first episode of Live from the Dutch Hall.
No shit.
Yeah. It was done December 19th, 2013 was the first episode.
Was it in here?
It was in here. It was in the Dutch Hall. It was me, and I said to my friend Dave, I bought some microphones and a board, and I wanted him to help me test the equipment out, and then I put it on the air, and then...
I thought you and Ryan were the first one.
No, the very first episode was...
You and Dave?
Me and Dave. Then the second episode was me and Kevin, my cousin Kevin Van Dyke. And it was called the Boxing Day Family Spectacular. It's saying the Dutch Hall's live on Facebook. We all got notifications of it.
Yeah, sorry.
I know it was me too. I got it too because I also follow the Dutch Hall. Turns out that I am also a follower of this program.
Yeah, follow yourself.
Yeah, you're supposed to. I think they're telling you to do that. I try to take course and stuff, figure out how to do this shit better, and they tell you all the time you're supposed to like your own stuff. If you don't like it, then you don't. Why would anyone else like it? Kevin looks like he's kind of on the sun. He's really bright, and then Beaver's dark, and I'm like medium. It's like Goldilocks. Okay?
Kev looks like he's cooking up some drugs over there.
Yeah.
Hey?
He's not. Are you making some meth over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so anyways, I got to work on lighting for next week, but
hey, on time, right? It always takes a few weeks to
It
get.
only took me 9 years to get to this place, this area.
Yeah.
But I think I figured a few things out. Anyways, so what we're going to do tonight, fellas, is we're going to do what we always do. We are going to have a good time. We're going to drink a few beers. And I got a nice little treat. I'm going to pass around this meat tray while Kevin over there
hits that goddamn theme song.
That's right, dude.
And ladies and gentlemen, the funniest motherfucker that has blessed my life,
Oh, it's so nice.
the host of tonight's show, and two-time
Two-time.
President's Club Award winner, Mr. Pete Van Dyke.
Oh, Beaver, what a nice thing to say at Christmas. Oh, thank you, Beaver.
I'm not gonna lie though, like you just said 9 years, and 10 years ago, I never would have thought that comedy would be as big a part of my life as it is,
Oh yeah.
and it's fucking made it. It's been a ride. It's been fun.
Were you a fan of comedy like your whole life?
Most of my life, I was a fan. Mainly started in college because like they always had fucking. They always had comedians come in at lunchtime in the cafeteria, the Four Wall Hall in Fanshawe.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah, I seen Russell Peters when he was a nobody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then so that was always Tuesdays.
I bet you saw Manolis too.
Who?
I bet you saw my friend Manolis.
Oh, probably.
too.
Like every week, it was somebody new, like just coming onto the scene,
Yeah.
and it always excited me to go watch it. And ever since that fucking first time I seen that, I was like, "Holy fuck, this is real."
Yeah. I was. Well, I want to let's get into that right at the beginning of the show. I was talking to my wife because it's like a similar story I want to share. But first, I should introduce the entire cast so people know who's in the room. If this may be your first time watching the Dutch Hall, the funniest podcast ever come out of a pool shed right from Pine Grove, Ontario, then you're in for a real treat because after 9 years, we figured out a thing or two. And this is what we do. We invite these guys in most of the time because these guys are the best ones. And I'll tell you, and then we drink some beers, and then we just shoot the shit, and before you know it, it's an hour gone by, and sometimes things are said that are hilarious.
Yeah.
So these are the people who are going to be potentially saying the hilarious things. First of all, the guy that's just working his magic fingers on that soundboard today, what he's doing is he's showing that he could use a tan. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Donger Van Dungeon, everyone. I tried it. Kevin, and I got to tell you, I drove past your old farm the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And I was saying to my daughter, I go, that's where Kevin, and I got dropped off there for Cubs and see that forest. We'd play war in that forest. And you know how old Kevin's dad was? He was so old that when we were playing war in the forest, we were killing krauts.
Yeah.
We were deep in the Cold War. We should have been killing Russians by then, eh? But
Yep,
we were fighting krauts.
Yep.
Eh?
Found swastikas everywhere out there.
Yeah, those son of a bitch Germans.
Yep.
Anyways, and the other fella on the other side of me, he's playing the role of bartender because I parked him close to the fridge tonight.
Yeah, perfect.
And he was also the golden voice of the announcer that you heard at the beginning.
Sir.
And he's got the largest cock in Norfolk County. And prove otherwise, I dare you.
I dare you.
Send your dick pics to thedutchhall@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek the Beaver Van Houten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heard that
Small
girl
disclaimer.
whistle.
Small disclaimer to
Yeah.
the Dutch Hall. If you send your dick pics, they will not be opened.
I'll look at them. I will look at them. I've never received a dick pic in my life. I shouldn't be inviting this sort of thing, but if someone sent one to me, I would not only would I open it, but I would bring it to you fellows on the show, and I'd say we have a gander at this cock that someone sent me, and then we would analyze the pic, like wondering what was in his mind, like
Give it a rating.
what how do why would he send in is it a hard cock or soft cock? You have to ask the questions. And
Yeah.
Sammy.
why is it hard? Why is it soft? Was he trying to get it hard and it didn't work?
I'm not gonna
Was
lie
he
to you.
trying to keep it soft and it didn't
Got the
work?
stage fright.
The one stage of our lives that I kind of miss, you guys probably mainly missed, is getting naked pictures sent to you at a younger age on your cell phone from women.
Oh yeah, we missed it for sure.
Like I was on the borderline of, fuck, come on, honey, just send me something.
We would got
I was
Polaroids.
gonna say we'd
Yeah.
have to find a Polaroid.
But see, with Polaroids, it's more in the history book. So yeah, really, the trust level had to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Polaroids worked this way. The guy bought the Polaroid camera, and then he went and took some sexy pictures of his wife while she's naked, and then those pictures existed forever, And it was never the girl taking a picture and sending it to you, It was the guy taking a picture and showing his friends,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we had to do all the work.
Yeah, so it was, it wasn't the same thing. A girl sending you a picture. I don't know if that even happens. I always say that, like, the girl was like, dick pics are a big thing, but maybe it's the marketing, like maybe it's because it rhymes, it's got that catchy rhyme,
Yeah.
dick pic, like maybe if the girls, because I don't think the girls do it. They don't send you the vagina pic because vaginas doesn't have that catchy.
What, a snatch shot?
Ooh.
I was going to go with twat shot.
was gonna
Or
say-
twat shot,
I was
yeah.
gonna go twat shot. If we would have branded it as a twat shot, maybe the girls are like, I'm going to send a little twat shot over.
I think we may have just trademarked a fucking phrase here, boys.
Yeah, twat shot.
Twat shot.
Hashtag twat shot.
Hey,
What
I
was
like
yours?
that.
Snatch.
Snatch shot.
I think.
I like twat shot though better.
Twat shots rhymes. You got to go dick pic, twat shot.
What about clip pick?
It doesn't rhyme.
It sounds good, but
Pick.
yeah, but it sounds good.
That's
but
why it's called. That's one of those fucking BJ Snowden rhymes.
yeah, it's a fucking. You got to throw it. There'd be 3 more sentences after that. You had to hit the rhyme in a
All I
different
know
way.
is Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's a Saskatchewan. Just throw it in there. By the way, I did check out BJ Snowden's new, or like her whole page or whatever. I did not subscribe yet, but I will. And she's got a lot.
She's got a lot to offer.
She has a ton of material. And I'll tell you, there's a greatest hits concert of BJ Snowden.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
I did see that.
There's not just a fucking list of songs. There's a best of list of songs.
I'm telling you, I think in Canada was her launching point. And then after that, the fame kind of went to her head. She did jazz herself up. Let's just say that. She took herself to the next level. We should be able to, I know I can show you it, but she looks a lot different now. I don't know if I can show you what she looks like.
Wouldn't that be just something?
Yeah, let me.
Like people book her to do shows.
Yeah,
Really?
she's got like purple hair now, and like she's dresses like more like
She ain't doing
like
the she ain't
wildly, like she's an entertainer.
so she's not just doing the truffle shuffle.
Nope.
No, she before she was just herself, putting her heart out there, but she wasn't refined. She wasn't jazzed up for the public. Now BJ Snowden, if you watch her, she's razzmatazz. She is like glitz and glamour. She's the real deal.
Did you tag her on anything where she could potentially reply to?
No, but she has I had a copyright infringement on my Patreon video. And but they said that's cool. You use it anymore. Anybody follow me? But she's got like a lot of people who love her. She's got way more followers than we do. So like,
She's in the Canadian Hall of Fame kind of thing, maybe.
I don't know. I'm late to the party on BJ Snowden, but you go look her up out there. She is fantastic. She did a song
Is that
about
her
the
fucking
United.
name? BJ?
Yeah,
Like, there's no acronym there.
Bobby Joe.
Yeah, maybe you're
Billie
right.
Jean.
blow.
Job.
If your name is Bobby Jean or Billy Joe or whatever, you say that Billy Joe, Bobby Jean. You don't go BJ because BJ
You're getting ridiculed.
is blowjob.
Yeah, you're getting ridiculed.
Everyone knows BJ's blowjob.
It's
If you're
strategic.
Like-
my last initials are VD. That's venereal disease.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah.
You don't when I say PVD or I'm, like that. Like
Venous venereal disease.
Yeah, it's like Peter venereal disease. It's just you're not going to get away from venereal disease. And then I got Dyke in my name, which is a lesbian.
Yeah, you get a little bit of both.
Yeah, my
bit of
sister's
everything.
got all of that. Huh? You call me a van lesbian? I'm like, yes. Me and lesbians
Yes.
are the same. You know?
You like the vagina.
Yeah,
Soon, though, that's gonna be a compliment.
yeah.
Call a lesbian, like
You call a man a lesbian?
like
You call me a lesbian? I'll be like, thank you.
yeah, like there's way worse things to be called.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't take that any offense to being called lesbian.
You call me a fluffy or something. Oh man,
You don't want to be a fluffy? Or what's a fluffy?
they're in the plus category.
Oh, that's a fat person?
No, the fluffy is the animals.
Furry.
Oh, furry.
Oh, sorry, I said it wrong.
A furry.
Oh, I'm sorry,
First sign
furries.
you're not a
So
furry.
I always wondered about a furry. Do they do sex in the outfits
Yes. I mean, I heard.
with the head on?
Kev, oh shit.
They do with the head on.
I may have witnessed something that my eyes cannot unsee.
Or, yeah. Well, I guess that. Man, oh man. If a Jane all of a sudden notices that I'm like heading out of town with a big fucking
Rabbit costume.
a rabbit head under my arm,
Yep.
then I'm probably getting into this something freaky.
Yep.
That is weird.
I just think it's furries or like just mascots that took the job too serious.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
no, it's a mascot who wants to fuck
Other mascot.
other mascots, right?
Yeah, they just took the job too serious. Like, just calm down. You don't have to take your work home.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people want to be like a dog, or they want to be like a baby that shits in a diaper.
I seen a video the other day of actual, like they showed a cat, like a furry person that looked like a cat. They were running on all fours
Yeah, they
down
probably,
the street.
and then going to shit in a litter box.
Nice.
You don't do that unless you're really drunk.
Or, yeah.
What I want to know is how you wiping? If
In a
you're a
litter box?
furry, you're not allowed to wipe.
You don't need to.
You don't need
And
to.
you know what? If I found a furry, I'd tell them. I'd be like, you better walk around with shit up your ass,
Yeah.
running down your leg, because otherwise you're discriminating
You
yourself.
better commit.
You
Yeah,
better
commit.
fucking commit.
And you're like, you better be dragging your ass across my carpet,
Yeah.
or I am going to be calling bullshit on this whole thing.
Yeah.
You just look like a person pretending.
Yeah, go hump a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you need a shower,
You're not Pikachu at all.
Once a year, when you need a shower once a year, you better go to the fucking kennel. Don't fucking play games.
Oh, you're saying if your wife came in and said, Beaver, I got to tell you, I got this fantasy. I've never given into it because I feel foolish about it, but it turns me on. I think about it all the time. I just want to be a dog. I want to eat out of a dog bowl. I want you to treat me like a dog. I want you to fuck me like a dog, right? And you're going to tell her, okay, then I'm going to take you to the fucking to the groomer and stuff.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, and you're going to be doing the whole, I'm going to go full out. If this turns you on, okay, then I'm going on vacation with my friends and you're going to stay in a kennel.
That's the next thing they're allowed to go vacation. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to save some money here.
Yeah, they can't fly with a dog. Come on.
And
Yeah.
You got to ride underneath in the plane. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
You're over this much. You got to go on the,
Exactly. And we're not
Under-
discriminating here. We're just facts are facts.
can't you say the
And guess what? When you want to eat, when you're hungry,
it's just
I'm
that
going to eat first and then you can get my scraps.
You might want a girl like this, Beaver. It might be fun for you.
My wife doesn't like to have the lights on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to. She wouldn't want to see me bang her as an animal.
and she's already
Yeah.
fucking a beaver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's already fucking a beaver. You got it there, right,
Exactly.
Kev?
Exactly.
You're on fire today. Kev's
We're
all star at the new set.
Yeah, we're
Hey? All
Feels
star
like
at the new set.
me and the wife are scissoring. So,
Ooh.
oh, I'm a beaver.
You
she's
know
a
what?
beaver.
I've been married to my wife forever, and then we've been dating forever, and I have never scissored her.
Really?
In my life, I've never scissored her.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried within the first short time of meeting my wife, and she's like, "No, don't do that.
Hard no.
Don't do that." I was like, "Hey, I just fucking testing her out.
Just rub it in there.
Yeah, just testing her out."
Works
Just
on
giving
the
her.
movies.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with it. It's like it's supposed to be very sensitive, isn't it? Why don't I just fucking rub my balls on that
I'm pretty,
thing?
I'm,
Fold it up. You're-
I'm pretty sure in some sort of like tantric fucking sex position book, that's like a position.
Yeah, I got one right up in that cabinet. It's got a different sex position for every day of the year.
Oh, cool. Every day of the year?
Every day of the year, yeah. You want to grab it? It's in that cabinet there. It's a little red book.
Does it say Holy Bible on it?
Yeah, it's right beside the Holy Bible. There's a little tiny red book. There's a joke book, a Bible, and a sex book. That's what we need to run this show. Those 3 books. The Holy Bible.
And it's nice and crisp.
Yeah, go to today's date. It's I think today's the
20th.
20th. And you'll see what position you got.
Oh, yesterday was a nice one.
I like all the chair ones.
There's a chair one.
Yeah.
I might have to borrow this.
Describe it for us.
Oh, revert the fence sitter. But this is like scissoring, except the woman is like on top scissoring.
What's you got with whose leg is the top one here? This one?
That's hers. Oh no, that might be his. And her other leg is over the other side.
Oh yeah.
But I like that position, reverse cowgirl.
Oh, it's just like she's reverse cowgirl on you,
and you got to lift one leg
you
up.
lift one leg up, and then she can kind of
lean on
hold
it.
your one leg almost like a horn on a saddle.
Yeah.
But it would, you know what I mean?
For support.
Tomorrow looks more like it's called the folding chair, and it looks more like you just kind of, it's not really humping. It's just you're looking at each other with inserted.
Oh,
There's not really.
Oh no, you're sitting down naked on your.
No, but look, that's the dude's leg on over top the woman's.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
wow, that's a tough one.
You got to push your cock right down and mush it into her.
Ow.
You just keep going.
You actually.
So you're
gotta-
both sitting on your bums and
you
you're
gotta
facing each other, and
you gotta
she has to hoist her backside up a little bit to let you get your dick
Oh.
up and into there.
Well, yeah, because
But
you
once
gotta
you're
invert your penis.
once you're in, she can then press down and bend it as far as you can potentially handle it, and then you say, "We got the day done."
remember
Back to missionary. Let's get this finished.
remember where you used to think it was? That would work perfect for that position.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I used to. Yeah,
Look
man.
at December 31st. Eating your asshole out. It's
Happy
called,
New Year.
It's called The End is Near. Oh shit. Fucking A.
How do you start the year if that's how you?
Oh yeah, let's see how it
Seems like the year falls apart. At the end.
That's all we got left.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot of cuddling. Cuddle fuck. It's a cuddle fuck.
Tender moment.
Yeah.
The next day is when you
Gross.
get into it.
The
Once
next
the
day
hangover
is-
wears off.
Once the hangover wears off, you got to start getting like, you got to stretch.
Get out the Gatorade.
It's called the mud flap. Day 2.
If there's
These names are awesome.
any sex move called the mud flap,
Yep.
oh man, that's a good one.
I would think it would be bum stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like bum stuff to me.
There's some really good ones in here.
This is like a sports.
I'm gonna leave this book out just so that every now and then we can just reminisce on an idea.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
It's nice, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I had that underneath there at all times. You can just all of a sudden you're bored, you leaf through here, and you're like, "Holy shit, what are they doing on the 8th?" Some of them you need a bar. You have to like hook up a bar.
You gotta get gym equipment.
Kevin, have a peek at that, Kev. You might
Yeah,
have to see
Kev,
something
you're
in there
just gonna get like.
How long you been married, Kevin?
25 years or something.
Oh yeah, that's a long time.
That's
You're
a
gonna
long
definitely need to look up some of those moves.
I like the intermediate swimming lesson.
Oh yeah, look at that. I like
Wow.
when you have to set up equipment.
I want my mommy. Looks like a good one. Wait a minute. She's holding him.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that is. She is holding him. I want my mommy as she's holding him.
You need a strong.
It's an opposite. Instead of throwing her up against the wall, she's leaning up against the wall but holding you up.
if you entitled a sex move, I want my mommy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That
hard.
would be me, sucking a tit, most likely, and I don't know, finger in the ass. I don't know. What are you going to do to your mom? I'm not going to do that to my mom either. It would be like I want my mommy would just be like stroking the hair, maybe and sucking a tit. That's the most I can think. You're not going to fuck your mom.
You need some big furniture for some of that shit.
Well, rocking chair for one.
Yeah, but man, you would fucking like. I'm a smaller person, and that I'd be borderline fucking breaking a piece of furniture.
It'd be awesome to see the casualties from keeping up.
Oh,
with the
for
Joneses.
sure.
I hear exercise balls are good for sex.
Yeah, because they're cushy, right?
Yeah, and you just put the girl over the exercise ball, and then you roll her forward and back. She's on her stomach on the exercise ball, and you roll her forward and back. And
Yeah, but
just-
you wouldn't want to get your ball stuck on the between her butt and the bouncy ball.
Oh yeah, you get in that.
Because then you roll. Oh,
It'll
fuck.
steamroll your nutsack.
yeah, that you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. You don't want to be doing that.
No.
Oh, especially when you got a dragger of a sack.
Like when-
that
yeah.
thing's gonna grab onto that rubber.
It's not an old man's move.
Well, no, but when you got
Oh, yeah,
old
that's-
bands, when you got
yeah,
a Dutch
that-
sack, it might happen.
No, that's the thing. And we're all too old and Dutch for that game to work
Yep.
for us. We're gonna have to stick to no balls.
Or you gotta-
Hard surface, right angles.
Yes.
That's what I say. Because I think if you're on a nice piece of wood, every once in a while, I like to go to not bang on the bed and just bang on the ground for a bit, where there's no give.
There's
you
no
back to
give.
your roots.
I bet your wife hates the rug burn.
You know, I think
Other than that, she's not
enjoys it.
saying-
She enjoys it for a change too. Why not? It's a little bit different for both of us.
Yeah,
Hey, you ever want to?
Badge of honor.
Yeah, you just get on the ground there, and you're like, usually there's usually a good reason for it.
check
and
out what's
then,
underneath the bed? You know.
And then all of a sudden, when next thing you know, you're like, hey, there's not as much give down here. It just gives your every thrust a little bit more value.
Yes.
You know,
Well, you got grip.
it's like doing a wrestling move in the ring versus doing a wrestling move outside the ring. You know,
Oh,
outside the
yeah.
ring, there's no give.
Yeah,
You're doing
right.
it on the concrete. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and that you got to really take the bump, as they say.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just like sex. On the bed is nice and cushiony, and you're bouncing around. There's give back. It's like fighting on the ice versus fighting in the street, you know? Because the ice, you got the skates. You're kind of going back and forth to the skates.
Right.
You're absorbing the impact of the punch. So you're not really getting hit as hard as you would if you're on the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So same thing. Sex on the ground. Packs more punch.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
If you every once in a while you're with your wife, you're like, you know what? I feel like our lovemaking has been too lovey lately. I think I'd like to do some more like real mean fucking.
Well,
you know?
based on that book, I want to get more creative.
Yeah, based on this book.
Oh yeah.
And then most of the time your wife would probably say that's a really mean thing you're saying there, beef. But once in a while she'd say, you know what? I'm up for that.
Get out the book.
Right. Like
You know,
she's gonna say,
sometimes you need that.
She's gonna say, "What fucking porn were you watching?" And I'm gonna be like, "I wasn't. I was
Talking to Pete.
I was talking to Pete, reading a book."
Hey, pick a date that's important to you. Whatever she picks, March 14th, open her up.
Oh, I know. Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, let's pick your wife's birthday. What is your wife's birthday, beef?
May 1st.
Okay, so we should all do this on our wives' birthdays,
Yeah.
and we have to convince our wives to do the move.
Yes.
And the first one of us that convinces our wife to do the move,
we got to come to the hall and say when.
and we're all on our wife's birthday.
You get the maypole.
What? Oh
What's
my
your-
God! There's some fucking
Can I see it?
extraterrestrial shit going on there.
So your wife's birthday is May 1st.
May 1st.
Okay, I gotta see. Oh, I don't have
Oh,
glasses.
I thought I was looking at the other one.
So which way? You got to be standing up.
Oh, stand-
so you have to hold her. This is easy. You can do
that's
that in your
easy.
sleep.
That's a fucking go to my birthday.
Okay, let's go to Beaver.
February 26th.
That's too easy. Okay, we'll start like that, and then have to go to the second one. Choose the hardest one.
Oh wait, it looks like a different colored page.
Ooh, how you gonna get that one done? You gotta have a rocking chair. Do you have a rocking chair?
I do. I even got a shifter, like it shift, like
Oh.
like a glider.
Could you do that? Could you pull that one off? Because that's acrobatic. You got to hold her.
I can't. I'm gonna take a picture of that.
That's good. Look at that. That's challenging, right?
Yeah. Take a picture.
I'm gonna,
Okay, yeah,
say,
take a
I'm gonna say,
picture of
honey,
that
I
move."
came home with homework.
This is what
We're
we're
gonna
doing.
want to post that too. February, or is it? This is March. I'm blind.
Oh shit!
Ah, damn it. Let's go to February.
I'm gonna say, honey, I came home with homework
but-
from the Dutch Hall.
This is what we have to do on my
We
birthday.
have to do it.
Oh, that one looks tough.
What the fuck is going on there? They're staring at each other.
Oh, this one you can't even fuck. This you do in your sleep.
Oh, don't
I was
do that.
looking at this
Oh, the Morsley.
one. Look at these ones. Look at the beaver's actual
What
birthday.
the fuck is that?
He doesn't get laid on his birthday. It's
No.
the one that you don't get laid. You stand apart from each other and just look at each other's face.
All right.
Enjoy that.
What's
I'm gonna edit
What's
the.
your-
I'm gonna do the March 26th.
Do March 26th. That's a hard one, and this is a Dutch Hall way to find the right date too. You just keep picking one till you find one.
Are you October 10th?
I am October 10th.
You are getting a gift.
What is October 10th?
Hog.
October. There's another person in there. I can't do that. That's impossible.
It's a dude too.
How do you know? It could be
Is he helping thrust?
Could be a short-haired girl.
yeah, it could be a short-haired girl.
Is he helping thrust?
Who's in that situation? Are they all dudes?
No. Oh, yeah. Kind of looks that way. What about Jane? What's Jane's birthday?
Yeah.
October 5th. I don't want to do the one with.
We're all getting fucked
me and
over
two
here.
other dudes.
Yeah, we're all getting fucked over.
It's called the No Way in Hell.
Oh, really?
Really? No fucking either? Oh, that is no way.
This is the dude.
Yeah, your dick is inverted backwards. It's like dog.
I think he's getting pegged.
Yeah.
No. No, I got to bend my dick backwards.
He's got to go bend his dick backwards with a hurt on. That is almost impossible.
That's almost impossible. I really have to convince her.
Like you got to do, you know what dogs do where they jump on the back and then they turn and try to run away and they can't?
Man, how I'm going to hurt myself doing that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take a picture of it though. You think that's reasonable, or should we just pick like November?
You can say the attempt was there.
I gotta try it.
All right, so Kev, me and P got fucked over here.
Okay.
Guaranteed. Let's see if we go 3 for 3. I imagine that we go 3 for.
Kevin just had a birthday. Happy birthday!
Thanks.
December the 16th.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be the first end of the year. It's a good one. Oh, he's eating asshole.
No, I don't think you're even
Side
eating it.
side asshole.
You're just having a little peek at the side view.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know how
That's a weird one.
I don't
All
know.
of our birthdays in this book are
No,
not
you're
good.
doing anal there.
I'm pretty positive I could pull that
I'm pretty
off.
positive you're doing anal.
Especially just a look.
Hey,
Yeah,
Pete?
can you go look under the bed for something naked, and then I'm just gonna sit here and like give you a
Stare.
one-eyed look in your butthole.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta hit your wife's birthday too.
May 15.
Oh fuck, close to my wife.
May
June.
May
There you go.
5th.
What are the black pages? Are they like fucking like a Black Diamond Hill on the ski slopes
I
kind of?
just mix it up, eh? It don't be
Right there,
racist,
right
but-
there. Yep.
Okay, what is this? There's no.
Oh my god.
Oh, this
just
one's
two
good.
women. Just two women.
No, Kevin's a guy on the ground.
Yeah, but that's a hard one.
Yeah, I know.
Is that scissoring?
Getting a squeezer? Is that what that is? Just getting a squeezer?
Yeah.
No, his dick is. Isn't his dick in there somewhere?
I don't know.
You'd have to be. You're scissoring, right?
Yeah, you're scissoring backwards.
Oh, yeah.
You're lengthwise scissoring.
It's a rough one.
Your dick's got to be bent too, the whole same
We're
way
all
as mine.
getting no. She look at the hand. She is.
It's called the narcoleptics.
She's giving you a rusty trombone.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the third pick, which is 1 month off. So I'll go to June 15th
All right.
Yeah, that's what I did. My goal is my 1 month off.
All right.
because
Fine.
mine might be physically. Ooh, you need a rocking chair for this one. Bear. What do you
chair
think?
again.
What is it?
Jesus.
We'll take regular chair.
Do you think
But
these people go to the gym or what?
I don't know. They're old. They have old furniture.
I'll take a picture of that one.
You'll take a picture of the rocking chair. I don't know if I can do mine because my dick's gonna break, isn't it?
I don't think that's not a fair attempt if you have to do that. Like,
Okay. Can you go to November 15th or November 5th
Yep.
to see? That's a month away.
like I don't know if
'Cause, yeah, my
the
dick's
author
got a bent.
realized that vaginas aren't straight in.
You can definitely do this one.
Let me see. On the 5th?
Oh yeah, that's a
Oh yeah, up on a step.
potential. That's an easy potential. You can do that tomorrow.
I don't know about it tomorrow. I mean, Jesus, if missionary was in there, I couldn't do that tomorrow.
Hey, well, look. I wish it was one day before for you.
Oh, then that's the
Oh
easiest.
yeah, the 4th is the best. That's just a
Yeah,
nice
it's
little
just a
rock
nice
on a
little
chair.
rock on
I'm gonna sit here and you do everything.
Like I got a certain chair right now that I have to go to the barn and get because I know I've got it stored away. Like it's those old school. Like I got it from my grandpa. It was in his cottage. It's not a rocker like you'd think. It's a glider.
Oh, Grandpa's fuck chair.
Yeah, yeah,
So if you grab a hold of that chair and stick,
yeah,
Grandpa had the book.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got the picture. So oh yeah, they made the book. The fuck our grandparents' generation.
Yeah.
Beaver, do you mind passing me a beverage?
Yeah, buddy.
I wanted to say when Beaver said at the beginning, watching stand up, I was just driving to my family Christmas and I was thinking to myself about how long I've liked stand up for and how long I wanted to be a stand up comedian.
Yeah, how long was that?
My whole life, like since I've been a little kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always thought it was so cool, but I didn't think it was really a thing. I thought it was just kind of like you want to be a cowboy or some fucking thing, you know?
People just did.
Well, it was a real. It's a risky profession, right?
Yeah. And then it's hard to like get to a point where you can be doing it at a professional level or whatever. And then I was thinking to myself going to Christmas because like I feel like I've kind of like finally got there, you know, in a lot of ways. And like if you pay me to do a gig, I know I can do it at a certain professional level that I'm comfortable with. I can change to suit the audience and stuff. And I was like,
On the fly.
yeah, like I'm a professional comedian, like, and it took me forever to get here. And I've never, like, there was most of my life when I was working at the bank, I still wanted to be a comic, and I never thought it would ever happen, you know? And then like here it is. Like, I feel like I can confidently say that I've, you know, accomplished that. And I just fist bumped. Just gave myself like a fist, like I was driving in the car and I just kind of was like, thinking like that. And
you had a moment of clarity
and
where
it was
you're
just a
just
moment where I was like, fuck yeah, I did it. You know, like, cause all those years where you're like, man, I just wish I could give that a try or whatever, you know, and you just didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then to finally not only do it, but then like slug it out till you get to the point where you can say you know how to do it. Like you're one of them, you know?
Yeah.
and you know you're funny.
Yeah. Like you can do it at like, you give me an opportunity in front of anybody and I can do okay. I know I can get laughs, you know, which is like a thing that at the beginning, you know, you just don't know if that's ever going to happen, you know? And you think you might be doing all this crazy shit for nothing ever. And then you're going to be like, you're going to seem crazy at the end,
Yeah,
right? Like just
did the
delusional, right? That you even tried it, right?
You did the reps.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Most people quit before they get good. They just like suck.
They couldn't finish that grind out.
Yeah. But everyone sucks. It's just the people that can learn from sucking and then not suck.
Yeah, and how long?
Oh yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, like I don't know. Some people suck for ever. They're not supposed to do it. And then some people. I actually brought my daughter to an open mic because I had to pick her up at the train station, and there was an open mic. So I'm like, "Can you come to open mic with me?" She says, "No problem, I'll come." And it was at a really weird venue, but it was cool. And the comics were good. So I brought her to an open mic, and it was actually like all funny people, and they were all, we were working on stuff, but they were all like good comics.
Seasoned.
Yeah, a little seasoned. And so she was not ashamed of me. But normally if you were to bring my daughter to an open mic, you know, like she'd be humiliated for you, you know, because the whole show is sad.
Well, it's also the atmosphere doesn't help there either.
Oh,
Like
it's brutal.
when you're talking about a rough atmosphere, like more or less, you're saying the atmosphere to begin with is tough.
And like there's like when people are working on jokes, like no matter what, you're working on a new joke, you're kind of throwing out stuff you know's not going to do good because you want to make sure that it doesn't do good.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You proved the other day though that you're not very good at writing bad jokes.
Yeah, because once in a while, yeah, you think like, this isn't, I don't want to do this, and then you do it, and you're like, oh fuck, that really works, you know?
Like, was that your moment of clarity? Was when you realized that you're not good at writing? Like in the beginning, you worry like it's easier to write bad jokes because you're still learning, and then all of a sudden you're like, holy fuck, I'm trying to fucking suck here, and I can't.
No, I kind of knew that was. I mean, it still made me laugh, that joke, but it was like I knew it was a good joke, but it was like a one that I could see a woman getting offended by, and then like heckling me for.
Yeah,
I think it would still work in that context, but it would get a laugh from the dudes in the audience. So
yeah, but you could also finish that off
a good joke.
and get no heckling though too. You could have spun.
Oh yeah, in a regular night, yeah. Especially when I established that my wife is not getting old and ugly, you know.
Yeah,
like my wife's hot and everything, then you're like, oh, okay, well then you can say it's a fucking joke, you know, like
my wife's a dime, fuck off.
Also in that joke, I am losing my sex drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. But in real life, I am not losing my sex drive.
No.
It's exactly like I was when I was a kid. Exactly. I have not changed one bit. Let this be established for the record.
Yes.
My willingness to bang at all times has always been there and will remain there, you know, The difference is with the ladies. Let's just put it that way. I believe that's true. It's always the powers with the woman to bang. If we're not banging, it's because you're not letting me bang. Period. And if your husband's not banging you, then you got problems, serious problems, right?
Right.
Because you should be horny. He's either got a medical problem, or he's got a problem with his relationship with you. If he doesn't want to bang you, those are two things, right? That's what I think: a medical problem or a relationship problem. It's the one of the two things. So look into it because you should be fucking. That's part of a marriage, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
You're not roommates.
You're not roommates. The deal is you put your parts in each other. That's how it goes.
You'd pick a different roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless, like I always say, Charters would be a perfect wife if you didn't have to fuck your wife.
Right? Yeah.
Because I hang around with them. I watch games and everything.
Like the same shit.
Yeah. We'd have an excellent marriage. And then,
Banging him would suck.
yeah, banging him would be awful. It's not worth the marriage at all. It'd be the worst thing ever. Yeah.
I don't think, you'd want him staring up at you at all.
He'd definitely be the bottom, though.
We're doing this from behind all times.
I think one time when we asked him on the show, we said, if you and Pete were lovers, who would be the top and who would be the bottom? And he said he'd be the bottom. That's what he even said. But it's true.
he'd be the submissive one.
Me and Char's relationship, I was telling you guys before the show, is exactly like in that show, that movie, The Other Guys, with Will Ferrell and Marky Mark. Dave is Will Ferrell, and I am Marky Mark. Dave is just like plodding along in his like genius world.
Yep.
Right? By the way, I saw him at Van Dyke Christmas, and he was trying to downplay his enormous accomplishments in his life.
Okay.
Which is amazing to me. It's like, you son of a bitch. You're like pretending this is no big deal. You've accomplished something that only really, really ingenious people get to do. Like he's a super, super brilliant guy.
Yeah, humble as fuck.
Yeah, he's just like, they give me this other job or whatever. And it's like, you're the shit, dude. Like, we just say you're the shit.
Yep.
You know, like just get used to the fact that you're the shit. You know, like it's awesome. You worked 30 years at this. Like, pat yourself on the back. You know, that's what I was just saying. Like, I mean that as a total compliment to my dear friend. By the way, I'm not trashing him.
So I was going to ask you guys. This time of year, everybody's always talking about doing some kind of version of a polar dip.
Ooh.
And they keep talking more and more every year. They keep talking like as the years go on. At 1 minute, it's just to do it and say you did it, and now it's become a healthy thing.
Yeah,
like
ice bath.
I'm really on the I read about it a bunch today. I'm really on the verge of testing it out.
Well, Beaver, I have a proposition for you. I think I can make this happen for you.
I need a trough though.
What do you mean a trough?
You want to do it at home?
Yeah, like now people are creating. It went from doing polar dips in the lake.
Oh yeah.
To people having their home version of it and having a little fucking cattle trough.
Yep.
And then pull a piece of plywood off the top and chip the ice away and then go and fucking. But you can't do a 10-second deal. Like they're all about you got to get hit like a minute.
Yeah.
Well, my sister does it at her place every year on New Year's, and they go in because they're on the lake.
Yeah.
And then they have a sauna too. So they go
That's a perfect transition.
Yeah. So they jump in the lake and then they go into the sauna. And so you're more than welcome. I'll do that with you on New Year's. I've never done it. I've never gone to do it. But like I do what my therapist told me to do that shit, eh?
Yeah, apparently it wakes you right the fuck up.
Yeah, I do cold showers. That's what I do. So like I'm supposed to once a day, and I usually do it with my regular shower. I wait to the end. And then I just turn it to cold. Like you got to do your breathing like this.
You'll
like
finish.
Your Lamaze, you know? And then you, at the end of your shower, you can just like turn it down slowly to get used to it. But I just go right to cold and then start the breathing. And then you just take it for as long as you can take it. And you actually start to look forward to the cold showers. But it resets your nervous system and your hormone system and everything gets reset.
See, I'm a little bit of a pussy that way. I'm all about the hot shower. Right?
You can go right to hot after though. You can go like because I wasn't. I was going cold and then going out of the shower. I had no dick and all that stuff, and it was just like I couldn't get warm.
Right.
And then so now I go freezing cold. Like I take it as long as I can take it, and then I just give myself a treat at the end and just go back to warm, just to give me a nice little shot of warm, and then I go out.
Okay.
Pops back out.
So it still counts then.
Pops back out. You're right.
So it still counts.
Yeah, you just have to reset it. You just have to reset it. So at some point, you can do it at the beginning of your shower too. Do it at the very beginning, reset it, and have a nice, relaxing, warm shower.
Because I'm thinking along the lines of like having something outside and just walk to back deck kind of thing.
You gotta get yourself a hot tub too, though,
Yeah.
so you can go from one to the other. It's supposed to be really good for you.
Yeah, but it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah, but it's all breathing. It's all like having
Yeah.
a baby.
No, but when you hit that hot water from freezing cold, like you ever jump in the pool and then jump in the hot tub, it fucking hurts.
That's why sauna is better, because you just go into the warm.
And and your body's easing into it.
And it's dry, and
Right.
you're wet. You know.
And
Saunas are nice, but like you sit there for a while sweating, and then you're like, if you don't have a place to jump into, like a pool or something, or a lake or something,
Yeah.
then it's not. There's no payoff.
Well, see, for me, for sledding, for us when we rent a hotel, it's huge. If there's a hot, like this place we always go to in Quebec, they got a hot tub and a pool, hot tub, and sauna. And at the end of the ride every day, we sit in the parking lot and have some beers, and then you're sore as fuck. So we right away hit the hot tub up, loosen up. Then you go and straighten out in the sauna for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then you call it a day.
What do you do? Just like have a couple beers in the sauna?
Yeah. Well, I have a couple beers in the hot tub. And then
Have a couple beers in the sauna?
have a couple beers in the sauna.
And then go to sleep?
No. Then we go out for the night.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It
like-
doesn't make you go right to bed?
No, because the sauna kind of
When you say straighten you out, what does that mean?
like because you're sore from the all day of riding. Your muscles are sore. So like if you went from the hot tub straight in, you'd feel a little tired. Whereas if you went from hot tub to sauna, I find that it kind of gives you a little more life back. Because it's like a different style of heat, right? It's like that dry, like you're talking about dry, pulling everything out of you.
Yeah.
And then you just, you hit the showers quick, fucking throw some clothes on, and you fucking
Oh, that
then
shower
you go for dinner.
good, Dave. Because you can even have a cool shower.
Well, yeah,
Feel
you
great.
can't go from hot tub in a hotel to bed because it's fucking disgusting.
Oh, you just bathed in jizz.
Yeah, like like a buddy of mine who will remain nameless shit himself in the pool area.
Really?
Well, oh yeah, it was pretty funny. It ran down his leg.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
I told Charters at Van Dyke Christmas that my brother takes his hot tub water and floods his rink with it.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Yeah, you were telling us that on the show.
Who said that?
I was relaying your story to Dave Charters.
Oh, I bet you he was loving that idea.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh man, that's a genius idea, and very, very little jizz."
Oh.
He said, what he was saying.
But he probably has a hot tub close to that rink.
Oh, I don't know if he has a hot tub. I don't think he does.
He strikes me as someone that would have a hot
He does
tub.
seem like a hot tub guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's a guy that would like a nice soak.
Nice.
Eh?
See, and then I know other people that'll take a hot water line off their hot water tank and poke it outside on like to the backyard and then hook up to it and then use it as their Zamboni water.
Nice hot fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all genius.
Because when you use the hot tub water, it can get probably pretty expensive.
It's rink weather starting next week.
Yeah.
Around here for people. I know everyone's got
Everybody's
boards
got
up.
everything on the
Got
ready to
everything
go.
on the ready, but the weather has not been there for us. But looks like some cold air is moving in, and that's going to get a lot of at least the ground firmed up so people can start.
Yeah, that was like I was telling you earlier on the weekend or the other day. I was at my brother-in-law's and my old man's like goes to my son. He's like, all right, you see, the ice is almost ready, eh? Pond's almost ready. No, Grandpa, he's filling the tub up. It's just water.
Smart enough, Gramps.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on,
smart enough. Get politically correct here.
Yep.
I still don't get it, Vive. I gotta tell you, I heard it twice now, and I'm still I don't know what's going on in that whole story. I'm lost.
Because my son was staring at a fucking piece of tarp with a bunch of water getting fucking, and it looked like a tub.
Oh, I see. He's just filling the tub up.
Yeah.
It's not ice yet.
It's not ready yet.
It's not ready.
Yeah, that's what he was getting at.
I'm totally lost, Beef. It's just because I'm a marijuana smoker.
No worries.
And I've been working on this set for so long. I had an obsession with this fucking thing, and then I couldn't stop until it was built. I've done that a number of times where I see it in my head so clearly, and I'm like, yes, that's the way to go. Let's do it.
Feels like we're a panel,
Yeah.
Right?
like Sports Center. Or
I am not Elliot Friedman.
no, I'm the girl.
You are the girl because you're lit better than the rest of us.
Yeah, you're lit up. You're glowing.
Glow.
He's from the island of white.
You got to wear a V-neck next time.
I look like a corpse.
I just shut that one. It's that one. If we shut that one off,
That's
you'll
all.
all of a sudden become the same color as the rest of us.
I'm a corpse.
You got to throw some color on your shirt. Wear a V-neck.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Kevin,
Work the cleavage.
Yeah.
it does feel like that. We should be looking at a
And then you get-
live audience, shouldn't we? With this show, if we had
You
like,
could.
the pew over there full, like in 2 weeks, or no, 3 weeks, we have Levity coming in. It's supposed to be. This is tentative because if scheduling with these guys are busy guys, so it could change at any moment. But we have a scheduled invasion of the Dutch Hall by Levity Comedy Club from Hamilton. And they're supposed to be coming in I think the second week of January.
Yay.
And it's going to be a whole bunch of people from Levity. Everyone that works there and is a big part of there is invited to come in or is planning on invading us. So if that's the case, that'll be our closest to having kind of like almost like an audience because there'll be so many people. But we'll have to have them all mic'd up. But that should be fun. But I could see now there's people starting now that the COVID things were kind of like manageable. People are starting to wanting to come out to watch the show. Kevin said you had somebody at work.
Yeah.
And I had a guy down the street. And so I think we're going to open it up back to a studio audience. So if you're interested in joining the Dutch Hall in studio, we have a better setup for it now. We have, we're ready to.
Have you ever invited the Queen out?
The Queen has been she was at her 400th episode.
Yeah.
And she was at one before that, I think. And then she was at a bunch at the church, I think.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah.
But the Queen has to be invited out. And I think because this is our Christmas show, right? Next week's would be Boxing Day, would be a week from now. And I don't even know, usually if we take Christmas holidays or whatever we're going to do, I don't know. It's going to be getting pretty sketchy after today for what can be scheduled. But I know this is the first, we're not going to do another one before Christmas. Christmas is on Monday, right?
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, we're not going to do another.
This time of year I get all fucked up on dates. I just wait for my wife to tell me what we're doing in a day.
There we go.
Yeah. Every day it confuses me. You see how confused I got by a completely simple story about your kid saying something cute,
Yeah.
right? Now imagine all the different things we have to do.
Oh fuck.
Days of the week.
My wife's
Yeah.
like, I told you fucking all last 2 weeks. I'm like, you fucking yeah, but you're supposed to tell me a day before and then day of,
Yeah.
and in that order.
Yeah, I needed honestly like that's
I
the
need day
thing.
before and day of.
Because sometimes she's like, "Can we talk about the week's worth of stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can talk about it," but then I'll forget it. Like,
I don't. We all have calendars on our phones,
yeah,
and they're all. I guarantee, if we all threw them out, they're all blank.
no, mine is filled in by my wife because we share a calendar.
yeah, but different. Your wife filled it out, where mine is not linked to hers, and mine's fucking empty as shit.
Dude, I don't know how many times I've tried to explain this because I don't know. I don't know like why my brain doesn't work that way. I can't make lists and follow them. If you look at a notebook that I have, it's insane. I don't even follow pages. It's written in different
I know, me too.
ways. I'm like, I don't make sense. My brain's scattered.
They even give you the lines, and you don't use them.
Yeah, and
Me
then
too.
my therapist told me, how did you get so far in life if you're so fucked up like you say? And then I go, because I had good assistants. They always took care of the shit where my brain didn't work. They did it for me. And now I don't have an assistant. And now I got to do it myself. And my brain doesn't work that way. It doesn't work, you know? And then she's always like, well, I go, Jane, we need this on the grocery list or whatever. And she's like, yeah, it's on the phone. We're connected. Put it in the grocery list. I'm like, you don't understand. That's the shit I can't do.
Oh, I'll even.
Like, I can't do that. I can tell you to do it, because that's it. I can use my mouth and it's done, you know. But I can't. I get so sidetracked trying to put that thing on the phone.
My wife will even say, "I'll text it to you," and I'll be like, "Yeah, that may work, may not." I'll have to specifically say, "You need to text it to me," and I'm not going to reply back because I'm all about, like, even with my employees, if I text you, you have to reply back.
Just a thumbs up to say you got it.
Yeah, because otherwise I'll go fucking nutty. But like if she texts me something that I need to remember, I have to say to her, I'm not going to open it.
You gotta see the little red circle.
I need to see it say
unread.
Unread, because then it'll clue in.
Yeah. Yeah, that sort of stuff. Or like I set alarms for myself now.
I'll even fuck with people. Like if I need to remember something to do something with somebody, I won't end the conversation until I know that it's a polite way of letting them text last and then not reply to it.
Right.
Like if they thumbs up it, I won't fucking click on it.
Do you ever just type one letter?
Thumbs up means it's over.
Yeah.
You ever just type like one letter just so the bubbles keep going and people think that you're replying to them, but you're not?
Oh, I hate that when someone's bubbling and you see it bubbling. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck, how long am I going to hold on to this?
I had that. The guy kept bubbling and bubbling, and I'm like, dude, are you like mad at me or something? Like you were trying to write something profound, or
And
what?
you keep on deleting it?
It's been like 3 hours of you bubbling. Like let's not that long, but you know, it's been a while. You thinking of something here?
It'd be a good move if you were dating, right?
Yeah.
Does this person like me? Oh, what a response. And they just type the letter Y or something. Just let it bubble, bubble, bubble.
Yeah, yeah. And at the end, it's just, something small, but you like had to, it was your heart that you gave her. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I had to watch the movie Love Actually yesterday.
What's that with?
Oh my God. I saw it on the weekend too.
Did you? I watched it. You know what I like best about that movie?
What's that?
The Portuguese. They are so Portuguese.
Yeah.
Eh? In that movie, it's like you watch.
Take it the whole way.
I grew up with
Committed.
Portuguese, and when you're watching him with the family and all those people and stuff, and at first I didn't know because I kind of joined the movie late. I didn't watch the whole movie, truth be told. And then, so I get in and I don't know what language they're speaking, and then I'm like, oh, that's Portuguese because they're going whoosh 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 oosh oosh oosh. It's all the oosh oosh oosh, and they're also grumpy and like I didn't know what it was. It's something you can't put your finger on, but like those are real Portuguese people, you know, like you can't be more Portuguese than that.
A little bit of arrogance there.
It's just like I like it, and I'm also like don't like it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I respect it, but at the same time, I just know these guys and the way they are, and you're like, it's just kind of it's kind of cocky or something, and a little rude or whatever. Hungarians are real bad for that too. I'm half Hungarian, and Hungarians are like by their nature rude. Like they like to be mean to you to get you mad at them. They think that's hilarious. That's real funny.
I can see that in people I know.
That is Hungarian people. I swear to God. When I realized that when I was a banker.
Like they get excited by being told to fuck off.
Yeah, then I could find, I was like, oh, you're Hungarian. I could look at the name, see the CZ, and I'm like, okay, I can tell this guy to fuck off back probably.
He'd like it.
He'll like it, you know, like he'll think it's cool. But they're such dicks. Like they're trying to get you a rise out of you all the time. And then when they do, they just start laughing. And when you lose your shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just their way. And I didn't know it was Hungarian until at the bank, but then I am Hungarian. And I started looking at my family, and I'm like, oh, yeah, we do that too. Like, we do that to each other. Like, we are Hungarian too. Like, I am that way.
Yeah.
Like, I also will get a rise out of somebody, and then when they're mad at me, I kind of laugh. Like, especially if it's a good friend of yours, and you can get them real mad at you.
Yep.
Like, it is funny. But that's, I guess, Hungarian because...
That's factory work too.
Yeah. It is funny, though, right? Like, to get somebody real mad at you when they're your friend... It is kind of funny.
When we did that back in the high school days, it was more or less put someone in a circle and start fucking beating on them.
Kicking them.
Yeah.
We were mom jokes mostly.
We usually did that to Portuguese people. We always had that. Everybody always had that.
What was the go-to Portuguese joke you would go with?
No, it wasn't a joke.
Or
We
insult.
physically beat them.
Oh, you'd physically beat them?
Like it was just that everybody had that. We had that one Portuguese guy that you could kind of rough up a little, and he would just get so mad.
What?
Yeah, and we'd all laugh.
We had light racism in it.
And we'd wait for him to snap, right? Because everybody's got that breaking point. I could say
He was your friend?
well, he was in our group.
He was
Yeah.
just a fucking.
He's in a group of people, and we had two Portuguese, and one was always
good.
One was always good and smart, and the other one was dumb,
Yeah.
right? And the dumb one, we'd every now and then you pick on him and throw him in the circle, and circle him, and fucking beat on him.
There was a dumb Portuguese that went to my high school too. And
But they don't think they're dumb.
he was
they
like,
think they're fucking smart, all of them.
yeah, they know more than you.
They
according
do.
to them, right? But they also this guy was like legitimately dumb, right? And in his Portuguese group, he was kind of a bit of a celebrity, like they had all those Portuguese guys would hang out at Robin's Donuts,
Yes.
And then he was one of them, And
They all wear their Ronaldo jerseys.
The IROC.
yeah, and then they all would show their new car stereos and their
Mustang.
Fieros and stuff, and then so they would this guy was like amongst them.
King of the Porks.
No, he wasn't the king. He was also their like jester. He was like their mascot. Like he was their dumb one. Like he was the one that they all made fun of.
It's
right?
funny you said Fiero because the one of the two Portuguese I was telling you about, he had a Fiero. He was
Yeah, of course he
he
did.
was trying to turn he was trying to turn it into a fucking Lamborghini.
Oh, you bought a kit for it.
Yeah, he bought a kit for it.
Yeah.
Nice Mazda Miata.
You must me out of that's a good one too. Toyota Celica. Hey,
That's all my wife came with when I met her, right?
oh really? It's Celica?
A Toyota Celica.
Oh, that's
5-speed.
that's a girl's car.
That's okay for a girl.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a girl's car.
That lasted 10 seconds. I'm like, get rid of the fucking thing.
Yeah, I knew a guy in high school.
Gave her a pickup truck.
Portuguese guy in high school, a Toyota Celica, and he was before that he had a Lada, and then he bought a Toyota Celica.
Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. It was a Toyota Tercel.
Oh no,
It was a Tercel. A Celica. I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, it's like a little sports car kind
Yeah,
of.
they thought it was a fucking rice rocket.
Yeah, that's all those cheap sports cars that are they're just red,
Slow as fuck.
like a
Yeah.
small and red, and
Yeah.
then they're like, look what I mean, I got a Fiero.
Honda Del Sol.
Mhm.
Nice 2-seater.
Anyways, what was I saying about Portuguese? I was saying that
And a dumb one.
the dumb one, yeah.
The dumb one but he
but
was
he
the
became,
mascot.
yeah, he became a bit of a legend because I believe the story was that he banged, like some really, I don't know if it was a prostitute or if it was just a town like loose girl, in the back of the car in front of Robin's Donuts in the butt.
Oh.
But it wasn't meant to be a butt sex thing. But this fella didn't know where it was.
Ouch.
That's how the story went. I think.
Ouch.
So he just like put it in her butt, and then that
Probably dry then.
and all the guys are, I shouldn't even maybe the story is wrong. There's a lot of horrible things happen
Yeah,
in the
That means that means he got out of that situation with poop on his penis.
It's a legend.
but he became a legend amongst his friends because nobody wanted to do it to have sex with this lady because she wasn't that attractive.
Dude, do
And
you know
then,
what Portuguese people eat? Would you want to fucking put it? You want to put it near their fucking
No, I don't know.
pooping area? Like
I don't know if the girl was Portuguese. The girl was probably
Oh.
just a girl, just some lady from the Army Navy.
They do well, they do congregate together.
I think it was just a real sketchy lady
Okay.
that was out of Jamaicans.
Oh shit! That going down the old dark rabbit hole.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
shit.
it's not that she's like a Jamaican lady. It's that she's like was probably like heavy set.
Yeah, dark rabbit hole.
A Rubenesque.
Oh, deep. Oh, the deep crevasse.
Yeah, you're going in the trenches.
You're going into a fjord.
Yeah, you're fucking
That's a geology joke there, eh? Fjord. Huh?
fjord.
She's a portly gal.
Portly,
Rubenesque.
heavy set,
You're going down the deep well, throwing the dynamite down.
Big
full
boned.
figured.
Big boned.
Yes, very voluptuous
Yeah,
and ugly.
10 tires aside.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was I don't know. That's what made me think about this guy. So like it's a combination.
So the car was rocking, probably.
It's a combination. I think every nationality in the world has their dumb guy, and they can make fun of them. But when you have a Portuguese dumb guy, it's the rhythm of their voice or something. You know how the Portuguese talk? Like I got a little bit of got my cousin's one in Montreal.
We got some pop search.
Yeah, go to the bakery, get some pop such. So good for you. I like it. Hey, George. What you doing?
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. That's what I remember. It's so like you picture that, and then like with also saying dumb things. That's hilarious, right? That's a funny guy to hang around with. And then like, no matter what the guy's personality is, you're just happy to hang out with this dude because you can make fun of him all the time because it's hilarious, right?
Yep.
My buddy Adrian is intelligent and also very funny. But he's also Portuguese, and every once in a while, the Portuguese-ness of him comes out too much, and you're just like, I don't get you at all. Like you're like driving me nuts, you know.
What
like,
happened?
See, I find my
happened? But then every once in a while, he's like brilliant, you know. And I also love his family and everybody that I've ever met, and I actually do truth be told, love most Portuguese family.
I got Portuguese people I know that are awesome.
Yeah, that's the only reason I make fun of them so much. Is I grew up with a lot of Portuguese friends, and all their families I love. My friends I have issues with, right? Because they don't make sense to a Dutch person, right? They don't make sense to us because they do silly things because they don't make any sense at all. And they are more aggressive or something, or they have this outward aggression that. Like a big soft hearts, but like they were like they're always so like gruff on the outside. You know what I mean? Anyways, Portuguese, they're confusing to us. They're different somehow. Their logic is different. Even the Italians, I've talked. You
know what I'm wondering though, honestly,
we'll say the Portuguese drive like they're confusing to them, like they can't understand them.
What I'm wondering though is, you know how you're saying with Portuguese, there's a dumb one and a smart one.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to gloat, but. Of the Dutch people I know, I'm trying to think of the dumb one.
You might be it.
I know. It might be me.
If you can't find one, you might be the person. I got to think of one too, because if I can't think of one, then I'm the one.
I might be the fucking asshole.
I was thinking the same thing about me.
Yeah, we might all be it. It might be everyone that's ever been on this show. The Dutch Hall.
Because I know a lot of fucking funny Dutch people and a lot of fucking great Dutch people.
Dumb.
But I don't know the asshole.
Well, there's a lot of Dutch assholes, but dumb.
I guess maybe it's just because your own kind. You're like, see past it.
If we weren't live on the internet right now, I could name like easy 10 Dutch assholes that are the worst people in the world, like just pieces of garbage. And you agree with me too.
Probably. I'm just not thinking of them right now. Yeah.
Because most of them are solid, you know that. But there's I've worked with. I was London for farming for 15 years, you know. Like,
so you've seen fucking all necks of the woods.
Oh yeah. Our kind of Dutch is like the kind that the rest of the Dutch don't like.
Oh.
Cause we're Catholic and drunk.
Right.
So those are we're like the Irish of Holland, you know, like, we're like, they don't, they see us as drunks and,
we're having too much fun,
and we're like these Catholics who are always drunk, and the rest of the country is not Catholic. They're we're also dark down where we are.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Our skin is skin and our
we can
hair
tan it up. I look like a fucking albino right now, but I can tan it up.
Look over here.
Yeah, Kevin is white as a ghost, but you know what? You put him. Probably by the end of the show, underneath that lamp he's under,
any longer,
he's going to probably be tanned real nice.
Oh, he's going to look like a fucking Portuguese.
To be crispy, he'll look like Kramer in the. Really? Oh shit! Well, we have to do our.
So, what do you got for fucking feedback, buddy?
Well,
we have feedback.
Yeah, let's do it. Hit the theme there.
We got feedback. Feedback.
feedback. We got feedback. Let me just tell you, this is something that I actually said over dinner tonight with my family. It was like, you know what? Doing this podcast for 9 years, and we really, a lot of people do it. Most people don't stick with it. And most people after 9 years don't even have what we have, which is a wonderful sponsor and our good friends at CleanFlow.
CleanFlow.
And CleanFlow, that's KLEENFLO. Go to their website, cleanflow.com. They have been with us almost from the beginning. They've been with us for such a long time now.
They've hit OG status.
I've looked back into my financial records. I've had to do some accounting stuff over the last few months, and I've seen the contributions of CleanFlow over the years, and they have been responsible for covering our our podcast fees, like our website fees. These are covered by CleanFlow year after year, because without them, I'd have, we would have to go out of pocket for that. These guys have made it possible. So I want to say at Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody at CleanFlow, especially Maddie. Matthew, you are this show probably wouldn't have been possible without you. I can say that honestly, and thank you for all your support you've given me over the years. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Fucking A, Pete. You're fucking right.
Yes.
Bust a nut with CleanFlow.
Yeah.
We love you.
And, one thing, we have been doing CleanFlow ads over the last little while, and we have been saying, bust a nut with CleanFlow, and it's not dirty, and this ad is not about cum and all that stuff.
And help your Rencho.
And we have made made it clear that this is not about cum, and yet,
Or cocks.
yeah. But have you seen the logo? Have you seen their mascot that they send us? Look back there. There's two in front of our bar. I wish I could. Let me see this. Oh no, that one's not coming out. This one might. Yeah, that one does. Look at this.
It looks like a little sperm.
Doesn't it look like a little sperm? If you were to look under a microscope at your jizz, don't you think a droplet of it would look like that?
If it was a cartoon, that would be it. If your sperm was a cartoon, it'd be that.
What is it really though?
Smiling. I don't know.
And it's smiling, and it says CleanFlow
It's
on
goo.
it. Yeah.
It's kind of it's a jizzy.
But you know what though? They did a great job of it, I think.
I'm thinking that they might like our ad campaign because they've kind of gone with underlying jizz jokes.
Yep.
I'm thinking this is their kind of branding.
I like the new one though. Help your wrench out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lube that wrench.
Lube
that wrench. A little bit of goo. He does. He looks like a happy little spooge.
Help your performance. Maybe we could go that way. Or maybe we could go... maybe we just have to
lubricating yours and mine needs since fucking and then established time.
Yeah, you're the master beef. See what he is? He just writes. It just comes out of him. I'm sitting here bombing. He's coming up with it. It's crazy. Anyways, CleanFlow, thank you so much. We love having you. And if you do like to help out our show, if you wanted to sponsor our show, 1, we're looking for a weed sponsor. 2, we're looking for a beer sponsor. So if you want to be if you're a microbrew or brewery, we want to have a Dutch Hall labeled beer.
We'll gladly turn the bottle towards the camera.
We'll drink the brand on air. We'll drink it when we do road shows. We'll bring it out to sell. We'll do whatever you want us to do. But give us our Dutch Hall beer. Yep. If you're a brewery that's interested in that, or someone that has a brewery that might be interested in having a Dutch Hall label, reach out to us at thedutchhall@gmail.com. Another way you can support our show as a sponsor is go to patreon.com/DutchHall.
Here's the next one. We got a shout out to the Queen.
Yes, we should. Merry Christmas,
Merry
of course,
Christmas.
to our one and only Patreon subscriber, the Queen. We still have a couple weeks left to double to achieve our goal of getting 2 Patreon people.
Double.
You just have to give us $5 for 1 month, and we would have achieved our goal. Anyone out there gives us $5.
Increase our input by 100%.
This is where I can feel like we've accomplished it. In 9 years we've been doing this, I feel like we're on these charts and those, we got a good products, we got real fans, and then we're like, I can't get another person to give me $5 for 1 month. God damn it! This is the Dutch Hall.
We can also
Why did I say like who's not a cheap country? If we call it the American Hall,
I'd be
getting
Hall.
so much goddamn money by now. We went after we must call it the Dutch Scottish Hall, the Dutch Scottish Jewish Hall, and it's like the cheapest goddamn listeners in the world.
We went after the cheapest demographic possible.
Yeah, it was our own problem.
Yeah.
and we totally understand because we're not giving any money to anybody.
No,
Fair.
How much money you give to any podcast, Kev?
None.
$0.
Zero this way.
I'd steal my own art if I was you. That's why if you do give me money like that Queen Jen Husko, you are deserved of your royalty status because you help us out and we'd be nothing without you. And you really do listen and give us very valuable feedback.
So back to the feedback. You got any feedback?
No, really.
No?
To be honest, no. Except for Kevin's brother Les out in Kelowna. Enjoyed the joke about the banging kids or whatever. No, how I'm happy about the
Not
priest.
going to church.
They're not going.
So we can call him the listener of the week.
Oh, he's the listener
of the week. This is your week.
That's Les could be. Yeah, Les has been a good listener over there. I can see those listens coming from Kelowna. So yeah, Les is deserved of a listener of the week. So there you go, Beef. Thanks a lot.
There you go.
And we brought another listener to the forefront of the other listeners, showing them how, you know what, if you reach out at thedutchhall@gmail.com, you give us a little piece of feedback. We talk about you become part of our family. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're sleeping on your couch and
Drinking all your beer.
beer. Maybe we're doing a show in your garage, whatever we'll do. I'd love to do road shows in people's sheds. I'd like to go to people's garages and
Just because our presence can be comical at any given time.
Well, it'd be nice if you're a real listener of the show and you enjoy the show and you're willing to host us, reach out to us and we'll come out to you one time, do a show in your garage.
Yep.
And it's going to be essentially the same thing we do here. It's just that we're bringing some gear.
Invite your friends.
And then we invite your friends you want. We'll have fun. Maybe we'll even bring a comic and we'll tell you some jokes before the podcast.
Fucking A. I like that whole
Yeah, it all works.
that whole area you just said there.
Yeah, you want me to tell you some current events? We're supposed to. Is that it? Oh, no, we have. Is that all the sponsors in business?
Yeah.
I think so.
Wait, Patreon,
Yeah.
Clean Flow.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete Van Dyke Comedian.
Uh-huh.
PeteVanDykeComedian.com. And you can also go to
Dutchhall.com.
live from the Dutchhall.com, and that will get you either one of those. You can find our merch store, and at our merch store, you can buy all kinds of our t-shirts. We have posters. We have.
Oh, is Bezos gone?
Huh?
Is Bezos gone?
Yeah, Bezos can go fuck himself. He says that he says he's not going to let me get money off him anymore.
Fuck him. He just got to go to the moon, eh? Just fuck.
Yeah, he had
Keeping all that money to go to the moon.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Fuck
Yeah,
him.
F him. He said that I was getting friends and family to use the link. And I'm like,
right.
everyone listening to my show is a friend or a family member to me. You know, like if you're listening to my show every week and then you're hitting my link and stuff and you're trying to do things that you know I'm going to get money for, that is a friend.
Yeah.
You know, so what? I'm not going to allow the people that, by the very nature of it, that's an impossible thing to accomplish.
To get random people only.
Yeah, and then they're going to be my friend if they give me money.
Yeah.
Of course, they're not my enemy.
Nope.
No.
So then now I've broke the rules again. So go
that,
fuck
Rich
yourself,
man.
Bezos. It doesn't make no sense.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
You big bald dummy. If you can figure all this shit out, you should figure out and not be a big bald dummy.
Figure it out, you dink.
He does kind of look like a dink, eh?
He looks like a fucking
Why do you
prick.
put a helmet on your rocket ship?
Penis with ears.
You put a penis helmet on a rocket ship on purpose.
Well, it's because him and Elon were fighting for the goofiest fucking peak of the rocket.
Really?
Well, Elon made the point on his rocket for no reason. It was just because he's seen it on a movie.
Oh, really?
He made it pointier.
That guy's too weird and too, like, people talk about him too much.
Like an alien.
Anyways, he's going to murder a lot of people.
Yeah, he is. I think he's AI.
Well, he just doesn't have a feeling for the human cost of anything.
No.
Elon Musk. Like, the guy is going to go to Mars. Yeah, it'll be accomplished. it could be accomplished if you have no regard for human life at all.
Zero.
And you just build up a fantasy and then you put them in this situation, which is going to be harrowing. It's going to be absolutely the most like terrifying thing that you can never come back from. And it's going to be like inhospitable in every way, everything about it. It's not going to be
I think I might go to Pluto. I'm going to just say that.
Come on, someone.
This guy's going to accomplish his goal.
Or your fucking anus.
Yeah. But anyways, it's easy. He's not doing anything. He's not risking his life, right? He's not going up in the rocket.
No, he's going to be on. He's going to be in mission control,
sitting on Earth until he gets nice and safe, and then he'll go up, right?
Watching it on the screen of his Tesla.
Yeah, I think I bet you right now he's got it in his will that he gets shot into space, like he did to a Tesla. He did it to a Tesla Roadster. He shot it in a rocket in space. I think they're going to shoot his body into space.
Not enough shit up there.
Yeah, I know, eh? And he's going to be...
They shot Hunter S. Thompson's ashes into space, right?
Really?
Yeah, Johnny Depp did it for him, and because he wanted it in his will or whatever, and it was his ashes were in this rocket that had a fist on the top of it.
Really?
Fist, and then he lit it up into space or whatever, or like maybe it blew up or something. I think it blew up.
Too many drugs on board.
Oh man, that guy lived though. I like that guy. Like I watch from time to time. I get into Hunter S. Thompson kicks or whatever. Anyways, we're getting close to the end of the show here. I just wanted to tell you a joke. All right, it's not really a joke. It's a news story because they tell me I got to do
story time.
A news story. It's like topical news stories, so people know how to. You can tag it, and then everyone's like interested in these news stories. Then they're going to be like looking at our show, right? So this is the news story I read. It was, I have it here.
Or you even typed it out.
No, I just like, I didn't type it out. I just like copied it. Okay. Russian comedians tricked the Polish president. The Russian comedians called the Polish president.
Yeah.
Pretending to be Macron, the president of France. And they got right through. And this is right after the Russian missile had landed in Polish territory.
Okay.
Right? It is. So they call him, pretending to be Macron. And this office lets these comedians through to the Polish president. Right. And the Polish president gives up like secrets and stuff, like because he believes him that he's Macron or whatever. Like he gave away sensitive information. So they also went on to sell him 1,000 solar powered flashlights and 5,000 septic tanks that they plan on using as soon as they learn how to drive them.
Septic tanks.
Yeah, because they're Polish and stupid. You get it?
They're
stupid. Yeah, but they also fooled. Boris Johnson and Elton John in the past. These same comics, eh? But it goes to show you, Polish.
Where were these comics from?
Russia.
Russia, really?
I didn't know they had comics in Russia.
I didn't know either.
I wonder they're all just sad there.
And I wonder how they would sound. Like they're mean people.
They don't seem happy.
Yeah. The women look lovely, but they look like they'll tear your head off.
I think some women look lovely.
Yes.
Remember when we were kids?
Very specific here.
Remember when we were kids, Kev?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to put that mic a bit this way because then we can't hear you all the time.
All right.
And then, but when we were kids and like the Russians were like winning in the Olympics, but it was the steroid age, and Eastern Germans and Russians and stuff were like big beefy people with one eyebrow, and and then all of a sudden there was that woman that played tennis that was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember her?
Yeah, Sharapova. Anna Kournikova.
Anna Kournikova.
She married Pavel Bure.
Did she? And she also banged Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, and she was in the video.
You can be my hero, baby.
For her,
I gotta whisper that in my wife's ear when we're dancing.
Sorry,
because I don't want people to see me.
Yeah, I was wrong. I just gotta correct myself. I was wrong with Pavel Bure.
Was she married to
Pavel Bure's married to Full House chick?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Full House chick.
Candace Cameron.
Yeah.
She's on Hallmark movies now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The worst movies of all time.
Christmas ones.
I see her.
All the time.
She's pretty though.
She is pretty.
That's Kirk Cameron's sister?
Yep.
He's crazy though, eh? He's crazy about Jesus.
Yeah.
So back to Enrique.
Oh yeah. Then Anna Kournikova came around and she was like, "Oh, a hot Russian. This is a big deal because we've never seen one before."
Yeah.
And then every Russian after that's been hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's almost like they were like, "Oh, this is the trend we got to follow.
Well, it's
Get
like
a mini skirt on and fucking go swing a racket,
I think they've been
play with some balls."
I think they've had hot Russians the whole time.
They're just hiding them.
And they were just keeping them to themselves. And she was the first one that they let out of the cage because she was good at tennis.
Yeah.
Wow,
And the
kinda
cat was
good.
out of the bag. And then all of the Russians came out and started stripping. And now every Russian's like,
Because she made a lot of money in tennis and she
escort.
sucked at it.
escorts and strippers are like Russian or Romanian or something. They're always Eastern Bloc.
They got beautiful names, all of them.
Svetlana.
Yeah.
I don't know any Russian girls. Never met one in my life. That's the truth. Not that I know
I've
of.
met a few.
Met Russian guys.
Boris.
I've never met a Russian girl, I don't think.
Boris and Boris.
Borisa.
But that's one place I don't know if I'd ever want to go. Russia?
I hear it's just like the jungle.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go now.
It's like not now, no.
But
Even more
then,
now, but
Even then, I hear like Moscow is like the jungle compared to any horrible city like in the United States. Moscow is 12 times as bad.
Yeah, it's fucking ludicrous to go there. Like if you ended up in a Russian jail, like just imagine you'd be
what a
fucking
time.
dead. You'd be fucking dead.
Yeah, I don't want to. I shouldn't go to anywhere where we're the enemy, right?
No.
Like
Yeah.
you'd have to.
Because then you're a bargaining chip, like those guys that China kept, those Canadian guys that China kept, and those guys are nothing. That's what they're going to do with Charters, eh? He's going to all of a sudden be a bargaining chip
Well,
somewhere.
and then they go and take like the Russians go and take an American, and she's like 6'5".
Oh, the basketball girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go and shave her dreads off.
Did you see the picture people were putting around? It was like a real shriveled up finger, like it had been in the water for a long time,
Yeah.
and it just said, "What's her last name? Brittany, whatever's
Brittany Grinder.
Grinder."
Grinder.
Yeah, Brittany Grinder's finger the first night after she got home. It was just like a shriveled up finger.
Yeah, she was there for a while. She was there for like 10 months.
Yeah, she was going right into some puss as soon as she was home, eh?
She guaranteed though she was into some Russian puss down there.
Do you think she got laid in the jail?
That's probably why that's why they fucking shaved her dreads off. She spent so much time between their legs down there, they're getting fucking rug burn on their fucking inner thighs.
I don't know. They're really against gay stuff there,
Yeah,
that's true.
Maybe.
but maybe not in jail.
Maybe not in jail. Yeah, jail's a fucking whole other ballgame I want nothing to know about.
Yeah. I know a guy, he said he was going to go to jail, and he's kind of like doing it on purpose. Like, he's eventually going to have to go
Really?
back. Yeah, because he's just, it's like a game or whatever. And I'm like, man, that's a bad choice, man.
That's
I
a
don't-
bad choice. That's a
I don't
game I wouldn't
wanna-
want to play.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to go in there. I don't want anyone having to say, hey, it's not as easy as the last time you were in here. This time you're going to have to like get fucked in the ass. And then be like, that's what I thought I was.
You just hear too many horror stories.
Nobody wants to do that. Right? Like, well, I don't want to at least.
Like there's
Someone
not,
goes in jail liking that, and maybe that's a great day for them, but it's a bad day for me.
Yeah,
like
me
in jail from what you see on TV, like they're not fucking supervising the situation. They're doing minimal amount.
That's too many prisons.
So there's too many times. Yeah, exactly. There's too many times where you can get taken advantage of
Yeah, you're right.
in the wrong way, and no one's going to do anything about it until it's too late.
Yeah. This is an old joke, but let's end the show with this old joke. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Guy goes into jail and he's not looking forward to it. He's like pretty depressed, going in his first day in jail. And this fella that's been in jail a while longer than him, he sits down beside him and says, hey man, don't look so down. It's not so bad in here, He's like, you like baseball? He's like, yeah, I like baseball. He goes, every Monday we have, baseball. It's intramural baseball. We just it's like pickup, but it's a pretty good baseball. I think you'll enjoy it. Hey, you like tacos? He's like, yeah, I like Mexican food. I like tacos. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. You like movies? You know, Wednesday's movie night. You know. You like anal rape? You're not gonna like Thursday.
That's good.
Anyways, that's the joke. That's the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Tell your friends. Otherwise, Merry Christmas to everybody. Take care of each other. And we will see you, NT. See you next Thursday.
Later.
Dressed? Oh.